Hello and welcome to this week's episode of TED-IELTS. Today I'm going to be teaching you some essential IELTS phrases that you need to avoid. A lot of students, they like to learn IELTS phrases. They like to learn word patterns that they can memorize. But here are some ones you really need to avoid. So what are IELTS phrases? By IELTS phrases, I'm talking about cliches or overused phrases which you often find IELTS students using. Remember that an IELTS examiner is going to be speaking to dozens of students each day. They're going to hear the same ideas and the same words, and it's going to be really boring. But some words are taught by IELTS training schools, and students will use them over and over again. And these just drive the examiners crazy, so you want to avoid them. Furthermore, they show that you're memorizing things instead of creating language. Remember, in the IELTS exam, you're trying to use your own words. Show that you're using your own language, not just memorizing other people's words. The first word we ought to avoid, we can see there are several variations of, and that is with the development of. Now this one kills me. I see so many students writing essays with the development of modern technology, with the development of society, with the development of science and technology, with the development of the economy. Oftentimes it's just completely irrelevant. But students have been taught by their trainers that this is some magic formula that will impress the examiners. It's not. It looks bad. It looks like you don't know what you're talking about. If you've got an essay that's asking you about homework and you start with the development of the economy, it's just not relevant. It's off topic. Don't use these. The next one. Every coin has two sides, it's a double-edged sword, it's a knife with two sides, and so on. These are cliches, they sound memorized. Oftentimes, they don't even make sense. In any case, you should avoid them. The next one's last but not least, and in a nutshell. These are just too informal. In the IELTS exam, you're looking for a slightly higher level of formality, especially the writing exam. The first one as well, last but not least, this is when we're introducing people. But I often see students using it in formal essays to introduce their final point. That doesn't really work. Here in China, I often come upon this phrase, it cannot be denied. Well, maybe this is a cultural thing here, but we would argue that everything can be denied. There's nothing that's absolutely certain. So try not to use this phrase. The next one, this is one of the absolutely worst, broaden my horizons or broaden your horizons. Sometimes it's made even worse by broaden your eyes, which doesn't even make sense. This is just a grossly overused phrase. And the next and final one is colorful life. All my students tell me this. I hope you have a colorful life. This is Chinglish, I believe, Chinese English. A native speaker would absolutely never say that. All right, thank you for watching. This has been TED-IELTS. I'm going to try and post one new video every week. If there's anything you would like to see me talk about, you can leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the alert button so you'll get my new videos when they come through. And check out www.tedielts.com.